All right, let's start. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone's going well. I just realized I don't have my tablet up here. All right, what are we doing today? Okay, let's put in today. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, one thing we want to do is we want to fix bugs. Because once again, if we get 3 bugs, we do a release. Another thing we want to do is look at the documentation. Because at the moment, there's a lot missing from the documentation and we want to get that done and sorted. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. Let's have a look at this. Let's go into our 31.8 in here. Now, we've got a couple of major ones in here. Actually, just the one major one in here. Essentially, a new user can delete a customer without a modal prompt. So we've got to implement a modal prompt onto that. Pretty easy stuff. We've done that pretty much everywhere else. So yeah, we can implement that very, very quickly. We've got a bug which is kind of connected to that. So sorry about that. So essentially the deleting customer from the object does not remove them from the contact list. So yeah, that's actually because they're not being deleted. And then this is a very easy one. This is where there's too much gap for this. So we can fix it up very, very quickly. For this particular one, when editing the status, there is no quick menu. So this is a very quick one. We just got to get a little back button here. That takes a minute for us to do. So these two are very, very quick. Updating permission sets gives no feedback. This one's also very, very quick. So when saving the permission set, we've got no feedback for the user. So what we've got to do is we've got to create that feedback. Those 3 quick bugs we can do very, very quickly. I also want to fix up the user stuff too. The next one is creating a permission set. So if we have a look at this image, you'll notice that hello world is in there twice. The idea is when we add a permission set, we've got to actually have the ability for the system to check to see if it exists or not. We currently do that with group names and so forth like that. So we should end up doing that here. And that's something very, very simple we could implement potentially tonight, in fact. So yeah, that's it so far. So I'm getting distracted with the cube. I should put the cube over there. Just because every single time it's here, I get distracted with it and I keep trying to solve it. Like so. I also, ad break has just started. So what we're going to do is we're just going to learn some Japanese characters very, very quickly. Toshi.
Toshi. Ume.
Ume.
Ume. Kame.
Kame. Come. And then me. Alright. Run. Run.
Ronri.
There we go. It's that one.
Yowai. Yowai. Yowai.
Alright. Otto. I'll come back to that one. Kiyo.
Kiyo.
Yoru.
Yoru.
Roku.
Roku.
Yomo.
Yome.
Okay, yep.
Tori. Tori. To. Ri.
Kano. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, I'm just... Whilst ads are happening, what I do is I essentially just do something random at the moment.
強い強い白 止め6 飯夢
you
まゆめ
There we go. All right. Now for the silent one. Sorry, this won't take too long.
Yowai.
Easy done. Oop.
娘
Moo.
娘
All right, cool, done. Let's jump into this. All right, so let's. Sorry, my partner's just sending a message. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna say let's go with the quick ones first. Let's get them out of the way. They'll make everything happier and just like, yeah, we're doing stuff. So the H4 tag. So I'm gonna boot up this. I'm gonna start the npm run watch. I am going to start the debug mode. I am going to make sure that we are on the correct, that we've got the latest data. All right, I have to. This is just the status and it's complaining about the status changes. Yep, all right. Sorry about that. Okay, npm run watch. This just suddenly stopped. There we go. Okay, that's running. I'm going to close everything. I'm going to minimize everything. What I'm going to do, open up this. Open up localhost. But we're going to log out. All right, so we've got a new notification there. What I've got to do is I've got to jump into here, go source, let's go Sass, let's go components, and let's go login. So in here, if we have a look at this, we've got a login dialog. All right. Then we got an alert, and then we got alert heading. So we need under alert heading. And that might actually fall under something else. So we're going to try and find that. So it's got... here we go. That's login min. All right, under directory. We don't have anything for alert heading. All right. We're definitely importing in the alert for the login screen. But yeah, we don't have an alert heading. Alright, we'll put it in here. So what we want to do, we want to come in here, alert heading, we just want to go element, margin, top, it's going to be 0. That's it. That's all we need. That looks a lot nicer. Yep. So that will take a few seconds just to re-render, or recompile, sorry. All right. Didn't it want to? Sometimes this happens. All right, cool. Let's done. Perfect. All right, I like this. Easy and done. Okay, cool. So what we want to do is do H4. Sorry, retire a margin bottom. It's already got a margin bottom. And it is H4. Oh, good. Oh, good. Welcome, welcome. I will not be able to pronounce your name, sorry. Alright, git add, everything under source, git commit. We're going for a bug fix. We're doing that. Alright. So, I am going to say this is ready for retesting. Django Ninja instead of DFR. Fair enough. I haven't used Django Ninja before. And welcome, welcome, Bob. How are you going? Ah. You good? Just a little tired? Fair enough. Well, hopefully you get enough sleep tonight. I can fully understand about being tired. It sucks. So, yeah. And yes, web in Python. So what I'm using is I'm using Django, the web framework, which is Python based. So this is an almost said ORM. MVC. Sorry, acronyms and me are terrible. So it's an MVC, so model view controller type of situation. So I'm using this as the backend for NearBeach, and I'm using VueJS as the front end. So a lot of the times, data will be sent to the front end from the back end. A good example would be if I type in the username correctly. Essentially, all of this data here, all of this has come from the back end. So I would click in something, it will load up this initial data, and then it'll actually source this once the page is loaded. So, yeah. Alright, so we've just done the head for, well, there was another quick one which I just want to get out of the way. when editing, this one. All right. So this particular one, we've actually got to log in as an administration. I've got a container, so I'm just going to jump into that. So that's under the object status list and essentially requirements. There's no way to get back to the previous page. So what we're going to do is we're going to implement that right now. It won't take too long. It's a very quick thing to do. So we're going into the VueJS. So this is part of the object status and object status information. So we got something similar in other places. So if we go to a requirement item, so we're just going to a requirement, and then from under there we go to the requirement items. We've got this. So what I would do is I would look at that. So we've got a break, and it's just a simple hyperlink. What do you think about placing notifications as toasts in the top right corner of the screen instead of taking up space in the middle of the screen? That should be fine. So Mac OS does that. So for example, because I work on Mac for work, anything, we've got Teams notifications that pop at the top right. All good. So it should be fine. I've got notifications actually bottom right. So yeah, it's just, it's the placement. It should be fine. It should be easy. Sorry, I have just gotten, talking about Teams and work, I've just gotten oh, not until Monday. All right, cool. No, that's fine. All right. So that will pop down there. I know that they've got placement. Select a position. Let's go top right. Yeah, that's fine. We'll join the Discord when I get back. I realize that I don't have Discord on my phone. Fair enough. Yeah, I've got to set up Discord. So when people paste in my Discord, it'll notify me, but anyone else's, it doesn't. Yeah. But, Setu? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Set2? Yeah, top right will be fine. Alright, so what we need here is we just need a simple break statement. Simple A href equals, this actually has to be a bind. Href equals this.root URL, and then it's object status search, I think. Object status list, and we just copy that. Actually, no, I can type it out. And simple go back to object status list. Simple as that. We have one error. Why do we have an error? Oh, it's just because, yep, all right, cool. You know, I gotta do that, and once that's happening, do this. All right, it's compiled. Sweet. All right. Let's go back over here. Yara. All right. Cheers. Thank you very much, Yara. Let's click on this, and there we go. That gives us a quick and easy way to get back. So that is now ready for retesting. And then we've got another one. All right, update permission sets. All right, so talking about toast, this is actually a perfect one for our toast. So we actually used Vuex, which is essentially state management sort of thing. But because we do it like that, we can kind of edit our toasts in a little fun way. So what I want to do is I want to go to, this is under permissions. This is permission information. So this should have everything on here. And then down at the bottom, we'll have save changes. So we're just going to add in a toast in here. Tell user we are updating this permission set. Sorry, I'm just going to put the chat on over here. So this $store.dispatch, new toast. We have a header of updating permission set. We got a message. Please wait whilst we update the permission set. We will have a extra classes as background warning. We'll have a delay of 0 because we don't want it to disappear, and we'll have a unique type of update permission set. And I think that's, so we get all the data, we set all up the data, and then we do this. Now we don't actually have a response, so we're just going to paste it in. And we've already got an issue in here. We'll do that. This one would be updated permission set. We have updated your permission set successfully. I can't spell. Yep, I spelled. This will be success. And the default delay will, the delay to disappear will be 0. The default, sorry. The delay is when to disappear. If it's 0, it never disappears. However, in this sort of case, if it's no longer there, it defaults. So I think that would be perfect. That should work. So if we go to permission sets, edit only, and we hit, there you go. It is saving. I realize you guys can't actually see that. There we go. There's our toast. Bottom right. Yeah, my profile was covering it up. Terribly sorry. So, that is done. So we've just done 3 quick bug fixes, ready for retesting. Now, we can do this one. We can do the user delete a little later, but can create duplicate user permissions. We need to actually fix that. So if we actually go into administration, permission sets, you see in here we've got hello world. If we type in hello world, it can let us create it again. However, we've got some permissions over here. If we add in here new group, you'll notice it says please supply a unique name. We're doing the exact same thing here. So if we close this, let's minimize everything. Let's open up everything. Let's open up source, JavaScript, components, and then we want groups, and we go new group. If we scroll up to here, you'll notice that we've got validation rendering in here. and unique name, group name model. So we'll need to put that in to the permissions, new permission set. And we need to put in this one in too. Just the span saying check group name. Okay. So whenever there's sorry, I should scroll to here. So we've got the V model is the group name model. And what actually happens is we should have a watch on it. So there's our watch, the new value. This group name model equals true. We've got a checkout time. And sorry, we clear out a checkout time, the search timeout. And what actually happens is it'll set up, if the value is greater than 3, the search timeout will occur. And then after about half a second, it'll actually check, it'll send that request. The idea being is this request is rather fast. Well, it should be fast. The idea being is it will check for you after sorry, let me rephrase that. After half a second, it'll check for you. That's enough time for someone to have stopped typing. If they keep typing after that half a second and it hasn't resolved, don't worry, it will just ignore what comes back. That's a spelling mistake. All right, so, and then there's the admin group. So we're not touching this particular one, but we're gonna use it to help us reference stuff. So under new permission sets, ooh, I haven't pushed the last bug. Sorry. Git add source, git commit bug fix, and then we paste it in, and we'll just get rid of these. We just do a simple push. All right, so coming back into here, let's actually open this up here so we know what we're focusing on. I'm going to put the new group over there. Going to scroll up to the top. This one I am just going to boop just a little bit. All right. So we've got the permission set name up here. We don't have any validation rendering or anything like that in here. All right. So straight off the bat, let's split out this. Let's go in here. Validation rendering. All right. We've got a vbind error list equals, and then it should be $v dollars dot, and in this sort of case, permission set name model. And after that, we have a span where the class equals error, and the v if unique permission set name. Like so. And then what we have, span class equals error, vif, and then checking permission set name, like so. So we got a couple of variables to set up. That's pretty easy. We can do that in a second. So that's fine. We scroll down here. We've got some props. Let's set up those variables. So we've got the checking permission set name, and that's going to be false. And then we had the unique permission set name, and that's going to be true. We have a method. We don't have a watch yet, so let's put in a watch. And what we're watching is the permission set name model. That will be new value, like so. I am just going to my reference. So what we want to do, tell user we are searching, we are verifying the unique name. So what we want to do is this dot checking permission set to equals true. Clear timer if it already exists. All right, this is what we need to do. So we've got a search timeout, LMRP QRS. So search timeout, and that's just going to be, I think, by default, that's fine because it overrides it. So if this dot search timeout does not equal this, then stop the clock. Then we got clear timeout. This dot search timeout. Okay, cool. And then set up timer if there are 3 characters or more, and so forth like that. So what we want to do is this dot, if new value dot length is greater or equal to 3, then we go start the potential search. This dot search timeout equals set timeout. Oh, yep, that's just a inline function like that, or arrow function, sorry. This dot check permission set name. And we just do all of that. So what we need to do, we need to do something like this. Code, sweet. And we need to disable the button. Okay. All right, vbind disabled. All right. It's not allowing me to do that. Is submit disabled. Go down here, is submit disabled, and we're just going to return true just to get this to work. Ah, this isn't a button. There you go. Easy done. All right, we just hit an ad break. I'm seeing it on my laptop, but I'm not seeing it in chat. Don't know why. So yeah, we're just going on to a quick ad break. Anyway, we might as well do some weights. Doing something random during the ad breaks so no one misses out. I need to lose a lot of weight, so this is helping. I also need to strengthen my upper body. another 30 seconds to go. Cool, we can do this. The burn's starting to happen. All right, 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. All right, welcome back, everyone. All right, let's get back to it. My arms are tired. All right, so the button is disabled. Essentially, we'll do that right now. So if validation is false, yeah, I'm just trying to remember how I did this. Okay, I've got that in the wrong way. Okay. So a quick way of doing this would be if, just wait. You can have a permission set that is of 0 characters. I am gonna undo what I just did. Gonna have it like that. So if we are searching, or if there are no if there are unique, or if the name is not unique. So what we've got up here is unique permission name. By default, that's set to true. So if this dot unique permission set name is true, then return true. Now we're just writing this out to visualize it. We're going to actually minimize this and make this a lot better. If this dot it's currently searching, what is it? Checking permission set name equal is true, then return true. If both are false, then yeah. So in a sense, what we want is if that, I'm gonna comment out all these lines. So return this dot unique permission set or this dot checking permission set name. So if either one of those are true, then we want to send back true to disable. And that's how we do it. Cool. Everyone happy? All right, going back down here with the check permission set name, we're gonna send the permission set name to the backend to make sure it is unique. So const data to send equals new form data. We've done this a lot of times. Data to send dot set. We're going to say permission set name is this dot permission set name model. Then use Axios to send data. So this will be this dot Axios dot post. Will this dot root URL. Then now this will be similar to how we do it over somewhere else, over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it in. I'm going to zoom down because Sox's head is in the way. I'm going to go permission set information check permission set name. All right, cool. Then response. Yeah. So this is easy. This would be just this dot unique permission set name equals response dot data dot length equals 0. And then hide the checking group name. That's just going to be this dot checking permission set name equals false. Now we need to do an error. Otherwise our unit test won't pass. Store.dispatch new toast header. This failed to check permission set name. Message. Sorry, failed. Could not check the permission set name. Error. Error. Extra classes is going to be background danger, and delay is going to be 0. I think so. All right. Now, I don't have validation in here. So I'm going to put validation in very, very quickly. It won't take long. So we'll just paste this in. The components. I like it like that. So the roots, yep, that's fine. That's fine. Mix-ins, we've then got the validations down here, if memory serves me correctly. Yep, validations. We key this in like this. We then go, this will be permission set name model. All right, hang on. Validations. Permission set name model. And required. That should be it. All right. Cool. So I need the setup too. So that happens at the top. So we're just going to paste it in. Use. Yep. All right. Cool. Then what actually happens is on submit. I'm actually just going to copy this. So it's validated, and this is unique group name. All right. Oh. All right. So this game, good alert. New toast. Please check all fields. Failed validation. Please check all fields validated. Background danger. Update user. we'll just do that. And then it just returns. So that's perfectly fine. So all of that should be working now. So if I go to permission set and I hit reload, now it's going to fail the Axios thing. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of 404s. Now, why the hell the toast isn't popping up? That is interesting. All right, going down here. Yeah, that should be happening on error. Anyway, Sorry, my phone is just going off. All right. Yeah, 404 should have brought that up. Ah, disabled. Dispatch. There you go. Simple error. There you go. Value is required. There you go. Perfect. So what we've got to do. Now that should have only sent one, not 4 requests. Okay, this is a bit weird. Alright, just hitting refresh. Doing that again. Should be clearing the timeout. It's a bit concerning that that is not doing that. And I gotta fix that too. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, getting distracted. Okay. All right. Console log. Stopping the clock. Let's see if it... Oh, I'm not sending a timeout. Far out. All right, that's it. That's the problem. All right. Saving. Waiting a couple of seconds. Gonna hit reload. We're gonna fix this error in a minute. Sorry, it didn't compile in time. I'm just going to recompile. Let's see if that works. Okay. All right, successful. Sweet. We're going to close that. We're going to reload this. Perfect. Only sent one request. That's what we wanted. Okay, get rid of that. Everything here is fine. Now this up here, let's see what we've got. All right. That's it. That's pretty easy. There we go. And then if we bang, we've got a 404. Let's fix up the 404. So it is just going to new permission save. So what I want to do is I want to open up the NearBeach stuff. I want to open up the views. I want to open up the URLs. And then I want to open up permission set information like so. So we've got the save. What I want, path, permission set information, int permission set ID. And then what we had is we had check permission set name. And we're going to have permission set views dot check permission set name. The name is just going to be equal to that, like so. All right. Then we want the permission set views. We're going to have one at the top. We're going to yank these 3 lines. We're going to change this. We've got request. We've got the permission set ID. We don't need it. So that's why I'm putting a underscore there. Check user permissions. Level 3 administration create permission sets. Perfect. All right. What we want to do is we want to look up what we're doing with the groups data too. Because check group name. We send it through a form to get the data. What we're doing is we're getting everything where the group name contains, and then the search. And then we serialize the results. All right, one thing I do want to check is if we go over here and we type in team. Okay, that should actually start rerunning. Oh, I've just found a bug. Okay. All right. So the reason why I spotted this is because the I contains. In this sort of case, we do, if you want, you can create something with team at the end, then you can create team and all that kind of stuff. So what we want to do is we want to set this. Oh, it's getting like dark late already. We want to go Django RRM equals without capital. Case insensitive exact match. All right, cool. I exact. So I'm gonna comment out this. I'm gonna go group name I exact equals form.cleaned data search, like so. And we can reuse the search form for the permission set. So what I want to do, I want to go form equals search form dot it's there we go. We want to import that. I'm just doing this. If not form dot is valid, return HTTP bad request and then form dot errors, like so. All right. Sorry, something's jumping on my computer. Let's go shut down for that. Okay. Then essentially we're doing the same thing here where we're just checking that and we're just doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that because I'm a bit lazy tonight. Paste it in. Let's just object.filter and then permission set name I exact equals form.clean data and then search. All right, sorry, I've just got to stop this. And then we just do that. And that's it. That's as simple as that. So, wait a little while. We're just going to refresh. Then if we do team in here, it'll be fine. But if we do QA team. It's like, no, that's not possible. But QA teams works, because that is technically unique. So we should be able to do the same thing in here. So I'm just going to reset. I'm just going to go hello. Ooh. Something failed. Four not found. No, we're not sending the value, are we? What are we doing? What's the URL on this one? This is group information. All right, let's see what I've got. All right. Let's find this. So check group name. What the fuck is going on sometimes? I click on that one and then it just goes to anyway, let's see what actually happened. Oh, I missed it anyway. So it's at the bottom. We don't have that thing. All right, cool. We need to get rid of this int in here. And we go to save. Anyway, I am going to close the blinds. All right. Hey, Pipfin, how are you? Ignoring everything I just wrote in the Discord. Also, morning, evening. Yes. All right. What went wrong? Okay, this is now back. If we type in here, perfect. And then if we go hello world, and we're on ad break. My brain went wrong. Oh, all good. All good. These things happen. We're on an ad break right now. So you know what? I should do a little bit more Duolingo. All right, let's learn the characters a little bit more. Okay, gi, so that will be... Gu would be that one. Gi would be this one. Okay. Go would be that one. Let's say ga, not a ya. Go. Oh, hake. Hake. Alright, go. Guy. Gigi. Giga, sorry. Giga. Oop. There we go.
卵 卵 たまご
Ah.
仕事
Anyway, welcome back everyone. I'm just quickly finishing this off. I am not as fast.
あげる言語
Django.
言語
Alright. For goo.
げ
For ge. Ge. Goo. Ki. Ga. Go.
元気 かご
Alright. Hashiko. Go. Gohan. Oh, that one's easy. That one's easy. That one's easy. I'm just looking at those first characters. Alright.
人間
Ni. Ah.
人間
Ah, alright.
儀式儀式儀式
Almost done. Anyway, Pippin, how are you going? Sorry, I'm just ads. Yeah, I'm doing something different whilst the ads are on. This exercise is taking longer than expected. I thought I had these on for like 3 minutes or less. So that's O. That'll be that one. That's U. That will be that one. ME. Not that one. Sorry. A is that one, and then that one. Yep.
ひらがな
You're good. Enjoying watch. Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, so I'm trying to learn a little bit of Japanese so when I go over to Japan later this
ひ
year,
らがな
I can at least understand a little bit. All good. All good. Fully
ひら
understand.
がなひらがなひらがな
He. Ah. I got these two around the wrong way.
人間
Keep messing those up. Alright.
ひらがな
I'm just going to stop this. We might as well jump back into it. Yeah, just end session. I can re-continue. So, the hello world is fine. The permission set here. Alright, so if we reload this and we go hello, it's still not finding permission set check information, check permission set name. I might need to reload. Stop and rerun. I will hopefully be going August, which will be nice. So I want to climb Mount Fuji. So yeah, that's one thing I want to do. And I know it's going to be a hard climb, so I'm going to try and be losing weight over winter. I am continuing my cycling into work. In fact, I cycled so much, I broke my chain the other day. So, and the bike place are talking to me, they're like, listen, there's a bit of wear and tear. I'm like, yeah, I'm literally just around the corner for a service. So they were like, all right, we'll service it. I'm like, all right, cool, sweet. So they were like, all right, we'll have to look at the crankset and stuff like that. There's no cranksets. And they're like, listen, the chain could potentially fall off or wear very fast. And I'm like, there's nothing to replace it at the moment. So This is one of those things. So, yeah. All right, why isn't it finding it? Localhost, permission set information, check permission set. Let's copy value. Let's go into here. So it's there. But it's not here. I've done a spelling mistake. It'll be very hot. Yes, I am used to that. So I'm quite used to it. Though, that being said, Melbourne hasn't had many hot days lately. I mean, it had a summer in March, and that's about it. I've watched a video of Broad in Japan. Yes, he's done it twice. He talked about a lot of interesting details and technical and booking stuff for it. Yeah, so yes, I have seen it. I've been watching a couple of those. So yeah, I am getting very excited and very prepared. I know I should carry some of the like the air canisters, just in case. All right. Now this might not be working because of these up here. So if that's the case, I will put back this, and then I'll just send through a 0 value. Book a hotel too. Sleeping on the mountain doesn't sound fun. We are going up. I want to do it from the very, very bottom, and then probably stop around between the 6th and 8th station. And then continue the next day. So yeah, that way I'm not super tired by the time I get to the top, and that way I can sleep and recover and, you know, watch the sunrise. So yeah, I don't think I'm fit enough to do the full trip all the way up in one giant hit. Would be nice if I could, but yeah, I don't think I can. All right, this is 404ing. Let's put this in here. Let's go into here. 0 out that. Let's hit refresh. Wait a bit. Yeah. Yes, and I have to conserve the energy for going back down. Yep. So yeah, and then hopefully Manila will meet me because he's definitely not doing it. Hopefully he'll meet me at the 5th station, so catch a bus up to the 5th station the next day. Like, we'll text and be like, yeah, we're on our way down, take the bus, and then that way we can come down and meet him there, and he can bring us snacks and congratulations gifts and stuff like that. We might even have a single drink up at the mountain. Now I know when you're that high, alcohol becomes very potent. Yes, I want to do the stick things where I know you can get it stamped at each of the stations. So yeah, as you can tell, I've pretty much thought about it quite a lot. All right, why isn't this finding this? At this particular point, this is I am an idiot. I forgot the / at the end. All right. Actually, no, I'm going to keep that in. I'll get rid of it next if it's working. All right, we got a 500 error. Why? I don't know. Yeah, all right, yep. What we'll do is we'll get rid of that now. So we'll get rid of this. We've got the forward slash at the end. Get rid of this 0. We'll hit save. In the permission set views, we'll get rid of this. We'll hit save. I'm going to hit refresh, restarting everything. And small drinks. Yeah, we'll be taking plenty of water and so forth too. Yeah. So I do enjoy like walking and climbing and that sort of stuff. Just as much as I enjoy cycling and so forth like that. So for me, it's going to be rather zen. All right, sweet. It's come back. Bit concerned the labels are not showing. So if I throttle this down to this speed and I type in something, those labels didn't appear. So I'm going to go back into the new permissions. I'm going to go up here and realize I haven't put anything in there. So unique permission set name. Please select a unique permission set name. And then this one is please wait. Searching for checking name. All right, we're going to wait a couple of seconds. We're going to hit reload. We're realizing that, oh, yeah, oops, no throttling. All right, stop. Perfect. And yeah, that just takes a second to come back. And then if we go hello world, ooh. That's meant to come back with something. So if we actually go into mission sets, we've got hello world already twice. All right, I'm a bit concerned with that. So I'm going to put something on here. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to realize that, yeah, we're searching for search. That's the problem. Okay, so going down here, check permissions. This is just meant to be search. All right, sweet. Wait a few seconds. Hit reload. Go hello world. There we go, perfect. And if we type in hello worlds, perfect. Yes, yes, Ox. Yes. Yes. There we go. Say hi to Pippin. And most likely Nocturnal. There we go. Alright, so just done that one. I am happy with this now. So what I want to do is I want to move this to ready for retesting. And we want to push our code. So clear, git status, git add, everything from source, git add, everything from NearBeach views, git status, git add NearBeach URLs, git status. All right, cool. Git commit. Oh, sorry. Yeah, git commit. Bug fix. Git push. All right. So that one's ready for retest, and so we're definitely going to be doing a release tonight. We've definitely passed that threshold. We now can fix these two issues. So what can actually happen is users can delete without modal prompt. All right, so we want to actually fix this up. So yeah. So I'm getting distracted with the cube again. And we shouldn't have ads for another 15 minutes is my guess. Yep. All right. Okay. Sorry, partners. All right. So let's close this. Let's close this. Let's close this. Let's actually open up this. Let's go localhost. So what we've got is we've got a list of organizations. Let's say NearBeach Incorporate organization, and we're just I haven't actually just got organization contacts, and we just want to be like, all right, we want to delete this, but we can't. Nothing's happening with that one anyway. So yeah, we've got what we want to do is when someone clicks on this, it's going to come up, be like, are you sure you want to delete this particular customer? Please note this removes them from the system. So yeah. Sucks, you're fluffing everywhere. All right. Cool. So, going to close all tabs, going to minimize everything. We're going to open up the NearBeach. We're going to open up the source, JavaScript, components, customers. Sorry, not customers, organizations. And realize that that isn't part of that. So we want to go to the view. We want to go to components. So down here is organization modules. So we want organization modules. Sweet. And then with the first one, we've got contacts, much like this, contacts, and then we've got a list. So that's the customers list module. So that might be under customers. So customer, no. That's under modules then. All right, let's find out where it's going. Module, submodules, and then customer list module. Oh, all right. Oh. Okay. So we're sharing this. Customer information, this location ID, delete. All right. This sucks. Don't sit on my keyboard. You know how I don't like that. Come here. Yes. You get 4 scuttles. And hey, Nocturnal, how are you tonight? Hopefully you're going well. I'm hoping you're feeling 100% better now. All right. I don't know if I'm hitting this. Oh, sorry. Bit of a yawn. Where else am I using this? So customer list module. Should be customers. All right, so I'm using it in customer module. And organization module. What am I using it for in customer modules? Because that doesn't make sense. That's not there. Still tired all the time, but I live. Oh, fair enough. Well, hopefully you 100% recover soon. Because feeling tired sucks. Alright, below's the list of customers who are stakeholders to this destination. Alright, so this is part of that other set. So if we go to, let's say, not customers, find objects. Let's go to a task. Let's open down here. Let's add in a customer. That's weird. Oh, I don't have potential customers for this one. Have I already deleted? Is this customer deleted? Oh, I don't have access. All right, I will give her treats in just 1 second. I'm just finding out if any of these are. Yeah, that's her. Sweet. All right. Cool. And then we hit delete, and that just removes the customer. All right. So we're gonna have this is going to affect multiple places, but that's fine. We kind of do need that little prompt here. All right, Socks. You know what this means. You've done this nearly 300 times. All right. You know you're meant to hop in your bed. And you get treats. Yeah, in your bed. In your bed, sweetie. Oh, you're so close to being in your bed. In your bed. All the way in. I better put these up higher. Just because she knows where they are, she will actually bop the package during the night and during the day, and I'm just like, oh my god, I've got to hide that from her. Alright. Did you eat your treats really fast, sweetie? Okay. Nope. There we go. Right. Let's get back into it. So this is going to affect 2 different areas. If our cats could get near the treats, there would be holes in the packet. Yeah, I don't think Socks is that smart. She just bats it and bats it and bats it till I come over and open it up for her. So what I need in the customer list module is I need a modal. I need when someone clicks on something to be like, all right, this is the customer that we want to delete. Oh. And we need to change this to confirm, remove, customer. All right. Anyway, I heard the drop. I am too going to drop, but I'm going to drop a shocked Max. He's shocked that he's getting dropped. Trying to see. Sorry, I'm like 40 seconds behind. Ah, he missed the thing. I'm like 40 seconds behind the video. So, yeah. Alright. So, and Socks has just decided to run off. She's gotten her treats. She's like, alright, cool. I'm going to do other stuff. Got my treats. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to copy the wizards. I want to confirm file delete, confirm folder delete, confirm group delete. Yeah, let's use that one as a base. Let's go paste, confirm customer. In this sort of case, I'm going to say remove. I'm going to add that. Now, the one problem is I need to determine whether or not we're on which destination we're on, because the message changes slightly. So yes, and I'm getting distracted by the Rubik's Cube again. All right. Okay. Okay, confirm customer remove modal. Confirm customer remove. Oops. Confirm customer remove. All right. That's our button. What we kind of want to do is let's draw this out. So, confirm customer removal. Is what we need to do is I want a profile picture, I want their name, and so forth like that in there, in the modal itself. And a simple yes, no. Like so. Something very basic, something very easy to do. Sorry, I just got something in my eye. Oh, we just got an ad break. All right, cool. I'm going to grab myself a drink of water very, very quickly, and we're going to come back. I'll be back. 20 seconds. All right, I need to change the gas on that cylinder. All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome. All right, workstation. Okay, Latte has stolen his brother's food and he doesn't even like it again. Oh no. Cheeky Latte. Alright, so we've got confirm customer removal. We've got to confirm customer removal. We've got the, now this will be the customer ID. We really should send down the customer itself. Yeah. That way I've got more data to work with. And that won't be a problem. Okay. In the meantime, I have been standing for the vast majority of today. My feet are starting to hurt. I am going to drop this whilst thinking about this. Wait, go down. Wait, down. Okay, so maybe a little up. We need a customer information shape in here. I think we've got it in a certain pattern, which works perfectly fine for us. What we want to do is copy that pattern in here and have a default of something. Then whenever we're deleting something, we're just, you know, do a certain way. So what I mean is if we go into, let's say, task information, we go into our view. Let's actually add a customer. Yes, socks. Let's go into our parents module, expand that open. Expand that open. We've got customers. And then we've got customer list module. And you see the customer results are up here. It's not in a flat packed situation. In reality, we should be looking at flat packing this. There's a lot of data in here that the user does not need to know. That and also like the title we can change out and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, yep, there's the Discord. Let's have a little bit of a think. Sudo remove mount sleep and sudo apt install sleep deprivation headache. I like that one. And how are you doing, DK? Alright, so I might as well build an object in here. I'll call it customer object. In here we'll have type object default, and we do this thing where we've got the customer ID, and that's going to be 0. Oh yeah, we got to do this, return. Customer ID is going to be 0. The customer first name is going to be blank. Customer last name gonna also be blank. Just chilling, can't sleep, probably gonna stay up now. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, welcome, welcome. How are you going at least? Customer profile picture. And customer email, I think, is a good one. And I think that's all we need for this. I've got to do that there. That way I can get rid of this. And we should be happy. So we'll need the destination, location ID. Oh, do we need the location ID? Yeah, or... Yeah, because we'll be doing the remove customer from up there. Putting it down here. All right, cool. I'm just going to draw this out. So this is our component, customer list. All right, underneath is the confirm removal component. All right, so if user says yes, remove customer. All right, and then what will happen is this will actually happen at this level. If they say no, we do nothing. All right, say they do yes. Then that's got to update up here, update list. And remove ID. Now we can do that simply just by sending up the ID, being like, hey, this ID, just remove it. So that means I need to cut the functionality out from above and then bring it down here. And then what I want to do is I want to, of course, scream, because that should not be happening, that bloody bug. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be using all of these. I don't think I need that. I think I definitely need the root URL, the location ID, not sure yet, and the destination, not sure yet. That's something I might need. So first things first, customer list module. These remove, so that's 91 to that is 19, I think. So we're going to put that in there. Realize that's in the wrong place and put that there. So we've got customer ID that we're sending down. That won't be what we need anymore. It'll be remove customer. Like so. All right, so remove customer, that will go down here. The customer ID will equal this dot object, customer object dot customer ID, like so. The URL will be that, unless it's that. So yes, we do need destination and location ID, and we do need, yeah, location ID for here. And then we send the Axios sort of stuff, and then we've we emit it upstream. And we've got to emit it upstream twice. So we've got to go this dot customer object dot customer ID. And that will be fine. Now we don't have a catch on this. In which case I better key one in right now. So this $store dot dispatch new toast. We've got a header as in can't remove customer. Message, sorry, could not remove customer. Error. Error. And then we've got extra classes. And that's pretty much it. So this is down here now. Let's go back up here. Let's go confirm, remove customer, customer ID, add code. So that's going to open up the modal. Down here, it's remove customer, customer ID, I'm just actually undo that. Then it's this dollars emit. It's going to be this one line. Like so. Don't know why I did that. Like so. Notify upstream. We also gotta be like, because we're notifying upstream. Because when it comes down, it just does that. That's perfect. So it'll notify up. In reality, I don't like doing this to level sort of thing. In reality, I would be moving this to VueJS. But in this particular case, should be fine. All right, confirm custom modal. All right. We're gonna have customer object. Oh, that's a prop. Whoops. No, I want data. Here we go. Customer object. And what we're actually going to have, we're going to nick this exactly as is. I'm going to paste it in. All right. Cool. Customer object. Okay. So confirm. All right. So what we want to do is update the customer object. So that will be this dot customer object. Oh, we need to verify it first. So const customer object equals this dot customer results dot filter. We've got a row where the return row.pk equals the customer ID. Now we're going to pass int through here on both sides, because believe it or not, I have come across cases where this has not worked unless I've done that. I hate it. I understand. So if customer object dot length does not equal 1, we have an issue, tell user, and just return. This dollars store.dispatch. So we're dispatching a new toast, and it's going to be an error. What's happening here? Sorry, give me a couple of seconds. Weird. All right. Some auto. Where did? Oh my fucking god! What went wrong? All right. Something went wrong. Notify the user. So this $store.dispatch new toast. Thank you. All right. So message. It is error. Deleting customer. Sorry, header error. Message. Could not select the correct ID of the customer. Something went wrong. So header message, extra classes is going to be background danger. Delay is going to be 0, and that should be it. Return. Notify the user and do nothing. All right, after that, everything is fine. This customer object equals customer object dot map row return, and this is where we, in the future, this is where we want to flat pack everything. So if we have a look at this, we're just going to copy this because this is going to be 10 times easier if we do this like so, to that, to that, to that, and that. All right, cool. So that will be row.pk, row.fields.customer email, row.fields.customer first name, row.fields.customer last name. So when we flat pack this, we actually get rid of this map functionality. Row.fields.customer profile picture. And that's all we need. And we just need the first one. Show the modal. So map the data into a flat pack, as we only require this data. Show the modal. So const modal equals new modal, and then document.get elements by ID, and then that's where we go up here. We just copy this and we paste it in. Hit that and we go modal.show. Get rid of that one line. That's all we need to do here. So up here, we need to go confirm remove customer. Okay. Cool. Now that should be compiling fine. And in reality, this should work. We do need to fix up a few things. So if I close that, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to go network. I'm going to minimize that. I'm just going to refresh. So in here, we've got an error. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm not rendering the freaking modal on the page. All right, so now we've done all of that. We can go confirm customer removal. That can just go up there. That's fine. The components and all that kind of stuff. That will be fine. Wait a couple of seconds. Hit reload. Hit reload again. We've got an error. Row.field is undefined. So confirm remove customer. All right, in this sort of case, what I'm going to do is I am just going to comment all of this out. We are going to go console log, and we're going to go customer object. Customer object. All right, cool. So, just going to wait for a little bit. Hit reload. So it's an array of fields. Ah, I see the mistake. I put field in 2 places. All right, so that is simple mistake. We just wait a little while. We hit refresh. Organization contact. We just hit this. Modal is not defined. Oh. Yes. Import modal from Bootstrap. All right, now we wait a little while. We hit refresh. We go no. All right, we need to fix up that no. That is perfectly fine. We also need to fix up this in here. So I want that little, the same sort of thing as the card. In fact, we can use that card. Sorry, I got distracted with the cube. This is dangerous. Best thing to be distracted by. Do you have one of those mirror cubes with no colors? No, I don't have a mirror cube, but I do have a bunch of different varieties of cubes. So I have a 4x4 behind me. I have a helicopter cube somewhere, which has been years since I've actually played with. And I've got a bunch of other shape-shifting ones too. Yeah, it's a really weird one. So this is it. So it looks like that. But these edges rotate. Oh, Jesus, I nearly elbowed you, Socks. It's like the worst time to jump up. These edges actually sort of rotate. Yes, she just pops up all the time. So yeah, you get shapes like this, which makes it really fun and entertaining to try and solve. I never got to solve it. So yeah, never fully learnt all the algorithms of it. So yeah. And how are you, Ross Uev? Hopefully you're going well. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy my stream. All right, so if someone cancels, we need to change that button and update it to that. It's that little cheat. And then when everything is removed, that's when we also close modal. Actually, we should do that at the end no matter what. Life's good, just messing around while I let some things settle in. Saw you in Pixel Plush Raid Finder. Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't know I was there. So yeah, welcome, welcome. It's pretty cool. All right, so that should do that, and then we go no. All right. Now let's get that to show what we want. So I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to open this up. We kind of want something very similar to this, where I'm just going to copy this. We're going to modify it heavily. We want to bang that in. And bang that in. All right, so we've got the customer name. We've got this. We kind of want, yeah, we kind of want to set it up like that. And then we're changing all of this. So this will then become customer object dot customer first name, customer object dot customer last name. That will become customer object dot customer ID. Ooh, do we worry about icons? I'm not going to say, we just won't worry about icons here. We are going to update the icons soon. But I feel like in this particular thing, we're not worried too much about it. There's a list of channels that are using Pixel Plush games. You can see one random stream on their homepage, but to see the full list, you need to raid Finder. Yeah, sure. All right, so we've just got all of that. We don't have the profile picture. I think just having those details will be good enough for the moment. Oops. Oh, hang on a minute. Isn't this working? Okay, cool. Oh, nice. I didn't realize there were that many people using it. That's kind of cool. Anyway, thank you. Well, yeah, welcome, welcome. I too like to program. So, yeah. If you take off the categories equals pix plus, it'll show you a follow list, but this version is my way of finding new people. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Oops, sorry, I'm just going to put in a console log very quickly. Customer object. I am just going to go this.customer object, because it should be passing through all those details now. Going to hit refresh. Console. We open up this. We've got the target. We've got the object. I know what I'm doing wrong. All right. If we scroll up, I'm not doing a vbind on anything. Customer object equals customer object, like so. All right. You notice that I was using Django. Got any opinions on that versus Flask? I've mostly used the latter myself, never really got into Django. All right, cool. So I haven't used Flask yet, but I've got a friend who's used Flask and Django, and he says the main difference is Flask is really lightweight compared to Django. Django does have the whole Python mentality that the batteries are included and stuff like that. So from what I could tell, he was like, use Flask if you need something that is small. But if you're going to do a full application, yeah, why not Django? So yeah. I've been meaning to try Flask, but you know, I like to try different frameworks and so forth like that with different projects. The one reason why I haven't used Flask is I just haven't had a new project. That's the only reason why. But it is one of those frameworks that I do want to use. And I use a bunch of different frameworks. So I've used Django, Laravel. I'm using .NET for work. So yeah, actually having enough projects that would need it. Fair enough. Yeah, so I've been meaning to give it a shot. All right, I'm going to refresh this. I'm going to hit this. This should come up with socks. Yep, socks. Yep. And then I'm just going to go new. And then when I go yes, nothing happens. Okay, so another thing I want to do. So I need to go to the backend. So NearBeach, views. This is organization. Organization views. All right, I'm going to put this over here. Most of my projects end up being backend API, and then the work is done in JavaScript. Oh, fair enough. NearBeach is the same. So I'm treating Django as a hybrid. And what that means is it'll render the basic sort of stuff, like the navbar gets rendered and the JavaScript gets rendered. So every single time I go to another object or a search or something like that, it actually refreshes the page completely. And then everything else is essentially JavaScript. So there is the eventual plan of moving this to a single page application, just not yet. It's built out of Markdown and JavaScript. Oh, fair enough. That's pretty good. And suddenly nothing happened, but it happened suddenly at RQ. Makes sense, yeah. So the server-side work is almost done via the API. In this case, WebSockets. Ah, nice. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, a lot of the rendering here is done by the VueJS. So yeah, it just accepts the data and then it'll render this out. The idea being is a lot of this will be dynamic. The contacts here, not at the moment, but we're going to make that very dynamic very quickly. So organization views, we need the organization, not duplicates, information. So customer results is deleted, organization results equals ID. All right, cool. What customer ID is this? This is customer ID 1. So if I go in here, is deleted. So if I hit refresh, whoops, that's just our music playing. All right, sweet. So that has been deleted. What I want to do, so I'm going to undo that. I'm going to save and I'm going to refresh. So that way, this is a soft delete. So essentially we can bring back data in case someone does something stupid. Okay, cool. So if we go into the customer list module, this will actually admit remove customer. So under this one, the organization modules, we'll have the customer list module up here. We don't have a v on up here. I've got to double check that. So, oh, remove customer. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm just going to place that in like that. Yeah, the soft delete is much needed. We're adding in the modals too, just in case someone accidentally clicks it, just to stop them from doing anything. Oh yeah, feel free to drop. I am going to do shell shocked. Okay, so down here, now the one thing I'm a little bit scared of is the customer results are a prop, sorry. Not a worry, we've got a workaround for this. We just need to find the data. All right, we don't have data in there. So what I want is data. Return local customer results. Oh, do I have local customer results already? Or is this program just so used to me just typing this in? All right. Then what we need, methods down here. I'm going to paste this in. Remove customer. It's going to be this dot local customer results equals this dot local stop filter where the row dot pk return pass int row dot pk does not equal pass int customer ID, and I'll fix this up in a second. Customer ID like so. Then we want to go up here and we want to click on this. We want to pass through the events sort of stuff, and then here we actually want local customer results. No, this program is not being co-piloted. All right, I am a little bit just double checking this. Local customer results, making sure I don't already have it. All right. And why is this failing? Oh. There we go. Yeah, it felt like that. So usually when I have a prop that I need to manipulate, so I'm sending this data in from the back end and it comes in through as a prop. What I do is I set it to a local of that variable name, and then I set it like this or within the data and stuff like that. And for some strange reason, it looked like it was expecting me to do that. So, yeah. Okay. So remove custom, we'll remove that and we'll be perfectly fine. And that should just work. So if we go to here, oh, hang on. Sorry, we'll rebring. That is not deleted though. Okay, I've done something wrong. So I'm going to the view, I'm going to the components, I'm going to the organization modules, config. We've got the customers list module. And we've got an array of 0. I'm going to put a breakpoint there. So we got a 1. Organization, so customer results, local customer results, array 1. All right. I've done something wrong. Let's scroll up. Oops, in here. Why aren't these colored in? That's why. All right, easy done. Wait 1 or 2 seconds, hit refresh, hit organize it. There we go. So we got socks fluffy in there. So if I hit that and I go yes, I have a bunch of errors. All right. And I'm just going to put a console log down here, customer ID. We're just going to go customer ID. We're going to see what happens. I need to know what happens. Let's open up socks. Let's undelete this. Let's go save. Let's go back here. Let's hit refresh. We should hit, we passed to component, but not automatically inherited because component renders fragment or text root nodes. Declare it in the emits option. All right, we had this issue the other day, and this is how we did it. So what we need to do, or how we fixed it, what we need to do is, I think we got to do it up here. And then it's going to be called that's right. I'm trying to find exactly what we want to find. All right, on emits. Remove customer. I think. And then essentially we're going to copy that line, go back down here, paste it in like that. I'm only like, sure about that. And then do it down here too, except I want it before the props. Wait a few seconds, hit reload. That gets rid of that. But we're still not doing that properly. Okay. That is super annoying. Okay. Let's bring back socks. Let's go down a couple of components. Let's go to this component. Let's see if we're going here. So console log, customer list module, remove customer ID. And that should send up stuff. Yeah, if we're getting here, let's test if we're getting there. So we've waited long enough, we hit this, we go that, and we're like, yes. We don't see anything. Now the network, that's working as intended. So I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna go console log got rid of customer. Time to remove customer. We wait a little while, we hit refresh. Realize we haven't put socks back in, do this, click on that, hit save, go back, refresh. All right, organization contacts. Let's go to console. Let's hit this. Okay, get rid of customer. Time to remove customer. Oh, I didn't put down the ID. Oh, do we have? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're just missing that little component, that little line there. So that actually bumps it all the way down here. Then that will go up and upstream and all that kind of stuff. So if we go back into here, we go socks fluffy, we go save, we go refresh, we go here, we click on this, we go yes, and there we go. We remove that customer. Easy done. So what I want to do is, I know there's another console log somewhere. There's a bunch of console logs which I got rid of. Waiting a few seconds, going to hit reload. All right, cool. So we've actually fixed 2 bugs, which is great news. So we've fixed this one. So user can delete without a modal prompt, which now they, you know, if we actually add socks back in. Oops. There we go. There it is. There's the modal prompt. And there was another bug which is deleting customers from the object does not remove them. Yeah, so we've hit 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 bugs down, 16,777,214 to go. Yes, it feels like that. This bug number is 1,293. So yeah, it wasn't that long ago that I passed into the thousands. All right, so what we want to do, we want to copy this. We want to go git status, git add, everything under source, git status. Again, I don't know why I do that twice. It's just force of habit. We're double checking that we don't have anything under the views. No, git commit bug fixes. We paste in the first one, we do 2 pipe delimiters, we go into the second one, we actually clone copy this, and we paste them in. And then we go git push. So, let's change this to ready for retesting, ready for retesting. So we've got 6 bugs here. Any quick ones that I can pass through in this release? Level header on Kanban board issues. No, that's probably won't be a quick one. That won't definitely be a quick one. Finished sprints can have objects added to it after deleted. I reckon this one will be a quick one. We can quickly do this one bug. So I'll push this forward. And we can finish this one right now. So with sprints, what actually happens is, let's actually find an object, list all objects. Let's go to a project. Scroll down, let's go sprint. Let's create a new sprint with this project. Let's add a bunch of tasks. So let's say we start the sprint, we're happy, we finish the sprint. All right, this add object wizard is meant to go. So it's only meant to appear when it's in draft mode. Or actually, no, let's make these disappear completely, both of them. So what we want is we want sprint information. We want source JavaScript components. Sprints, sprint information. And that's the confirmed delete. So luckily here we've got a bunch of stuff. So here, add object wizard, where vif the what did we call it? Sprint results 0.sprint status not equal to finished. And we're going to do that same with the delete one. It's just as simple as that. So when we hit refresh, boom. All right, we can't really do anything with a finished sprint. Once it's finished, that's it. So I'm going to go git add anything from source, git commit bug fix. Gonna do this. Gonna paste this in. I'm gonna do git push. And we are going to change this to ready for retesting. I'm also going to close all of these, close unpinned things. I don't need them up there. All right, so we've got 7 things in here. Let's do a quick push. We've got 13 in here. Any other quick ones? Search objects. No, that's going to be a little longer and stuff like that. I will come back to this. Because, yeah. All right, so what we want to do NearBeach.read the docs. We're just going to the procedures. We'll actually be editing some of these docs tonight. I need to actually go through and properly do this because this is nowhere near how professional as I want it to be. As you see, it goes from that hash into actual number thing. I'm just like, what the hell have I done here? Oh my god. Make sure you're on the develop branch and required features. Yep, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this over into here. I'm going to go clear. I'm going to go npm run audit. npm audit, sorry, not run audit. That took seconds. All right. Compile the JavaScript into production mode. So I need to actually stop it from doing stuff in here. So I'll stop that. npm run prod. So that will make prod. Implement end-to-end tests and using Playwright. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I need to really fix up this document process. But hey, some of the to-do of tonight is documentation. So yeah, we've got about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to close this. Okay, implement the end-to-end test. So and run E2E. We've got to have the server running when we're doing this. Otherwise, it fails. And the other day, we got this so that we should have no fails. Another thing which I've been meaning to actually do more of is the unit testing. So, both using the VueJS and the Django side of things. So, yeah. All right. Considering everything passed, everyone's happy, cool. Check all screenshots for the end-to-end sort of stuff. So we just jump into here, we go into sites. Now I can actually do this on stream because I separated out the dark admin and the admin tests. So what we do, shake out admin, we go through, we're just having a quick look at everything here, making sure it's all rendered out correctly. Making sure we don't have any errors or anything like that. Console errors and and network errors should be caught by the end-to-end tests. All right, cool. There have been times where I've picked up on bugs doing this. It's just a lot quicker than going to each individual page. All right, I have definitely looped. And there is ad time. So I'm not going to waste anyone's time. Here's the ads. Yeah, if you're seeing ads, I'm terribly sorry. If you're not seeing ads, hey, this is what I do whilst we've got ads on. I really don't do much work or anything, so those who do go through ads aren't missing out on anything. So yeah. Cool. Don't mind me just tapping the keyboard like there's no tomorrow. It's just me quickly checking out a bunch of things. All right, I think that's pretty cool. Sweet. What's there? Make sure the development branch has been pushed into Origin. All right, cool. Release 0.31.8, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So, yeah. This is all I do. Sometimes I do weights, sometimes I do Duolingo sort of stuff. I think the next ad break I will do some weights. But at the moment, you guys didn't really need to see me just flick through a bunch of stuff. Yeah. But here we are. All right, welcome back everyone. So let's jump back onto the workstation. I've just pushed everything up. Checked Circle CI, sort of latest builds, the Circle CI. But before I do that, what I want to do, git flow release start 0.31.8, git flow release finish 0.31.8. All right, I've mucked up something. Git flow finish, git flow release finish 0.31.8. This will be 0.31.8. I keep forgetting to... No, I don't need a squash. No, don't want it. I'm going crazy. All right. So, now that is done, github.com, robotic head NearBeach. Sorry, it's NearBeach now. We should have main up to date. So if we do a compare with that and that, you'll notice that there's there's no files to check out or anything like that. It's just one commit difference. So what we want to do is we want to create a release, but before we do that, we need to go to this application. You notice that it's running a bunch of stuff for us, but it's been successful tonight. So bug fix, release. I'm not seeing the release fail, or I don't see it happening, but we're mainly focusing on the main one. So whilst that's actually happening, what we can actually do is we can draft this up 0.31.8, create 0.31.8, and then what we have here is bug fixes. And then over here, we'll do this. We sort by the IDs, so the smallest first. We click here, we just copy this, we just paste it in. Yeah, this is just a bit of admin inside of the release. This release used to take up to 40 minutes to do. I am so glad we automated quite a lot of it, because nowadays, nothing. So then we hit the preview. All right, tag on, merge to the top. Oh, there we go, perfect. And then, not quite, but you know, perfect enough. Set as pre-release. Yep, cool. Create discussion for this thread. Workflow. So the back ends run perfectly fine. The front end should not be far off with the tests. What we can do is we can run npm run unit test locally. Might be a bit faster. Because I've just got all those threads. I don't know if this uses multiple threads. It should. There you go. This is going to pass, meaning it's going to pass on Circle CI. It's just, that will take a little while longer. All right, so I'm going to go publish release. And now, in our GitHub Actions, we've got 0.31.8 being released. So this is going to deploy NearBeach. So yeah, so what's happening here, for those that don't know, is it'll create the PyPI package. So that will actually happen on pypi.org. You can actually go, oh, okay, is NearBeach up here? Yes, it is. So NearBeach will be up here. Now we're doing the release of 0.31.8. So that will handle this. Then it'll handle the static deploy files. So all our JavaScript images and CSS will actually go onto into our CDN, which is hosted on Cloudflare. Yep. And then once that is done, it will trigger a Docker build. And the Docker build will make it so that you can easily install NearBeach. So if we go to hub.docker.com, you can actually search for NearBeach up here. There it is. So this will be NearBeach. Now, if you're interested, you can go to nearbeach.org, click on the menu, go to self-hosting, and essentially you've got a Docker Compose example right here, which will work for you. So yeah. And the best thing is, this will happen over the next 30 minutes. So in about 30 minutes, I should update my production version. So yeah. The reason why it takes so long is because the static files themselves have to be on the CDN before we build the Docker build. But the Docker build takes a minute or two. It doesn't take that long. In fact, we can have a look at it. So if we have a look at the actions, you'll see we've got the deploy NearBeach, which happened 2 days ago, 1:40. Not even, yeah, 2 minutes here, so forth like that. We also have the NearBeach base Docker automation. So the idea being is if there is a issue, like for example, if Django has a security issue and they're like, hey, there's a security issue, and I figured, I'm like, all right, cool, I know about it. I can push things separate from the development side of things, so that way the libraries are constantly up to date, and the NearBeach base automation helps with that too. All right, so yep, that's successful. Let's close all of this. Let's keep the documentation open. What I want is, I actually want to paste that back over there. It's in here. I'm just going to do a simple git pull. And I want to change to the documentation branch. I'm merging in the main, just so that this documentation branch is up to date. All right, so we're going to open up our docs. We're going to actually have a look at our docs. So we've got the first time set up. So let's have a look at the administration tasks. We've got first time set up. We've got the first login, user login page into NearBeach. The dashboard will load. The administration groups will be applied to this user and only this user. So the first time login will set up the administration group and permission set. Please log into NearBeach normally and not through the administration panel. All right, cool. Log into NearBeach normally, not through the administration panel. All right. I'm going to get rid of the second note. So this is part of 03 first time setup. So I'm just gonna, done. Everyone's happy. Use the login page. Yep, complete your profile. The code Python 3 manage user create super user does not gather all the information required to create a super user, i.e. first name and last name. You'll need to update this data yourself. Click on my profile option in the navigation bar. This will take you to the profile, edit your profile. All right, not 100% true. It's under user. So navigate the nav bar at the under the user option in the nav bar. Click the option My Profile. This will take you to your profile, edit your profile appropriately. Yep, alright, cool. So, going back here, set up user infrastructure. Users will need to be connected to both to a group and permission sets before being able to log in. The best method of setting up the users is to create the required permission set, manage permission sets. Alright, create the required users, manage groups, finally create the users and assign them to the group. So you're managing users. Alright, cool. So if I click on this, that should go down here, and this is setup of permissions. Permission set in NearBeach gives the ability to classify how much access a particular user can have to a certain object, i.e. projects and tasks. The permission set can be stacked on top of each other. Users can also have different permissions between each groups. For example, the user might have basic access for group A, however, read-only access for group B. Yeah, sweet. Log into the NearBeach as an administrator. Choose the administration option in the menu and select permission sets. The permission set list page will load. Click create a new permission set to start creating a new permission set. There are 4 levels of permission. No permission, the user will not have any permission. Read only, the user will have read only access. Edit only, user will be able to edit the already existing object, i.e. projects. Add and edit, users will be able to create objects, new projects. Full permissions, user will be able to. Yep, the permissions are broken up into 3 sections. Administration permissions. This contains administration permissions. It is not recommended to grant these to any basic users. Yep, normal permissions are used to determine the user's permission to objects and different modules within said object. All right, cool. Add-on permissions. These are designed for read-only users. Sweet. I'm going to keep that as that. Managing groups, each group will require a unique name. Users in multiple groups with different permissions to each group. Users can be in multiple groups with different permissions to each group. Yep, all right, sweet. Permission sets can be stacked within that group. A read-only user can have extra permissions stacked on top. So the idea being is you might actually have a basic user which is only read-only. You give them certain permissions, and you can stack them up in that group. Log into NearBeach as an administrator. Choose administration option. Select group. The group list. Yep, create a new group. And yep. Once a group has been created, you'll be able to add permission sets, users, and yep. All right, sweet. Manage users. All right, log into NearBeach as an admin. Choose administration option menu and select users. The user list will load. Create a new user. All right, sweet. Log into NearBeach as an administrator. Choose administration option in the menu and select users. The user list page will load. Search for the user. Click on the appropriate user. User information page will load. Scroll to the user list section. Click on the add button. Currently a bug should be named add and group permissions. Ooh, have I fixed that? I'm pretty sure I fixed it. Cause I can get rid of this. That's annoying. Oh, recent searches. All right. Sometimes this helps if you just go bang, and then you're like bang, bang, and then you just delete your numbers. This is fixed. All right, so we want to get rid of this. So I'm just gonna search for it. We want docs. Actually, I think it'll be easier if we just search for this. Managing users. There we go. Delete that. Actually, there's a quick way of doing this. What you do is new button, delete. Like so. All right, permission mode will appear. Select the correct permission and group. Click add user to add the permission set and the groups to that user. To annotate that user as a team leader, tick the tick box. All right, remove the user from system, log into NearBeach, click here, search for the user, click on the appropriate user, use the information page. Scroll to the user list, remove all groups and permission the users has. This will effectively remove them from the system. They will not be able to log in to NearBeach. Yep, and there should be I need to log in as this. There is user active too. Right there. Nine, untick the user, actually, user active tick box, and then save. All right, cool. So that's perfectly fine for the first time. It's the basic usage, which has nothing. So let's start with basic usage tonight. Let's get this up to scratch, and let's actually talk what we need to actually sort of document. So I am going to get rid of everything, reset the canvas. Yep. Let's go documentation. All right. So what we want to talk about is the different objects. And what they kind of do. All right. Then what we want to do is we want to document the CRUD. Then there's the MISC tasks. So i.e. everything in the parents module. So that's like adding things to this, doing this, and then being like, all right, cool, these are definitions around this, and so forth like that. So, different objects. So basic usage. So, NearBeach is constructed to have the following objects. So we'll start with organizations. Oh, is that bigger or smaller? I think smaller. Because that's in the middle of the page. Yeah, that's a H1. All right, cool. Let's get rid of that. Let's go find object. Still object. Let's. Oh, I should have downloaded it. Whoops. Download. There's a reason why. Because I gotta put this information in. Alright, so I want sites, NearBeach, docs. Actually, I can just go downloads. Oh god, I got so much in the downloads. Or is it on the pictures? Screenshots. Where did it go? Open that. All right, downloads. There you are. Copy. What I want to do is I want to see how I've got their other images set up. I'm just going to paste it in. I'm just going to go organization screenshot. Going to add it in. So organizations. So how do we want to define this? Wording wise. Sorry, I'm just getting so many text messages tonight. No. Cool. So how do we want to define this? So for example, orgs used to store basic content. Can be used to look at current requirements, projects, and tasks. Yeah, I don't need to do much. Okay. Read the docs image. All right, I'm just gonna copy this. I'm just gonna paste it in. And I am going to say this is part of no, socks, your tail. All right, I didn't do that correctly. So I am going to paste in the example and be like, all right, path file name.png, alternative text. All right. Let's see. I've got MISC, fixtures, caching. I've got about installation, old installation, installation of NearBeach. Did we used to have images in here? No. All right. Ah, that's why it's not finding it. Okay. That's on here. And that's just looking in that particular thing, images. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. I think I've got it. Like so. We just delete that. And then we go screenshot of organization inside NearBeach. But I don't know why. And it's not showing that properly. Okay, so you're actually in the way. Come on, sweetie. All right, why is that not doing that? All right. And yeah, when I go over here with the images, so 13. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just showing that as, all right. No, that's fine. So I am just going to be like this. And I'm going to go with 600. All right, cool. Organize can be no, not can, are used to store basic details, basic contact details, and collect basic contact details. All right, so it can be used to store that. It can be used to do that. All current items that can be looked up at the organization level are so customers connected to the organization, documents uploaded to the organization, any currently opened. All right, we got it at a break. Time to do some weights. All right, so let's go. Let's see if I can get a minute done of this. So yeah, just writing up documentation at the moment. I'm really terrible with words, so the idea is I've got to try and sort of put down what I'm thinking of, and hoping that it makes sense for other people, which is very hard to do. Documentation, yeah, usually I'm straight to the point, so forth like that. And because I'm not using as many images, this makes it hard. All right, how long now? I think 20 more seconds. My arms are burning. Oh, this is getting hard. I'm actually throwing the weights up now. Come on, couple more seconds. Come on. All right, slowing down time. Come on. All right. Oh. My arms are on fire. All right. So any currently opened object like project/tasks. Notes about the organizations. Okay, cool. Then the next thing we need, customers. Going to be a screenshot of customer inside NearBeach. Customers used to store basic contact details. Items that can be looked up at the customer level are. This is where we'll just go to this one. And there's nothing we can really look up. All right. Download. All right, copy. Going over here, I'm going to paste it in. It's just going to be customer screenshot.png. We're adding it in. There's nothing we can look up. And we're fine with that. Then what we want, requirements. And what we're actually going to do, ooh, I think it's been 30 minutes. Give me 2 seconds. Let's see if the new NearBeach has been released. Six minutes ago. All right. Yep. I am going to, sorry, I can't show you guys this, but this is what's happening on the side. I am going to do that on the side. I'm also going to grab a screenshot from production. So I want prod. I want development center. And I want to take a screenshot of this. And I want to do that. I'm going to save. All right, cool. Oops, didn't want to do that. I wanted to take a screenshot. Download that. Gonna copy that. Gonna go in here. Gonna paste it in. Gonna go requirement screenshot.png. Gonna add that in. It's gonna go image requirement screenshot.png. Width 600. Alt. Screenshot of the requirement information page section. Requirement. All right, so requirements are used as a helicopter gathering of user stories. It is meant to outline at a higher level what the customer wants. What the customer requirements are. Hence the name requirements. Alright, so I'm gonna close that one because problem deleted soft files, they still exist, blob storage. Alright, this is literally a live requirement which I wrote up. Okay, give me 2 seconds, sorry. Alright, cool. So requirements are used as helicopter gather. Yep. I am just gonna bop this over here because it's better if I have that. I also probably don't need that, so we'll deal with that. So requirements are used as helicopter. No, I don't like that. Requirements are used to gather customers' requirements. They should be at a helicopter level of detail. They should be at a helicopter level of detail. Detail. Any extra, oh, sorry. Let's do, all right, cool. Requirements are used to gather customers' requirements for their projects. No. The requirements section should these requirements should be kept at a high/helicopter level, and any extra details should be placed within the requirement items, sub-objects of requirements. The requirements are meant to organize any requirement items into one place. Current features for the requirements are, now originally the Kanban board feature used to be a part of it, but we no longer do that, which is, yeah. So that's RFC, lists all objects, requirements. So that will now be part of the sprint functionality. So sprint functionality, where you are able to track any sprint function. I'll leave it as sprint functionality. I'm pretty sure someone will tell me there's a better way to say that. Assigning users and groups to the requirement. That should actually be at the top. Assigning users and groups. Creating requirement items for the requirement. Linking the requirement into other objects like projects and tasks. Uploading documentation. Uploading documentation. Yep, that's good. Assigning to specific customers. From an organization. Creating and managing sprints for this particular requirement. Tracking the progress of those sprints. MISC, assigning tags to the requirement, creating a public link for the requirement so users can track its progress. Assigning notes to the requirement. Okay. Yeah, I like that. A lot of these dot points are gonna occur over and over and over and over again. So yeah. Requirement items will supply the finer detail of the customer requirements. There we go. Okay. All right. So the next one. It's going to be Kanban boards. This is where we want an image again. I'm going to use a live image. Alright, I did a silly thing. Sees what's visible. I'm just going to make sure, investigate write process and keeping packages updated. Investigate Vite, testing and rebuilding. Alright, a lot of that could actually go. But I was meant to save visible, download. Copy this. Go over here. I'm going to paste it in. Going to go OK. I'm going to add. Realize that I was having a brain fart moment and rename them. .image. And then it's as simple as just saying Kanban board screenshot.png. The width will be 600. The alt will be screenshot of the Kanban board functionality. All right, cool. Users will be able to create their own Kanban boards. The functionality includes creating cards, customizing the columns and the levels of the board. Adding in external objects like projects/tasks. Cards have the ability to have notes applied to them. Cards have the ability to have documents uploaded against them. Levels have the ability to be minimized. Yeah, I don't think I can go on for much about that. Public links. Public links can be created for the Kanban board and cards. All right, cool. Now let's go to project/tasks. All right, so projects are considered higher in the object chain than tasks. A project should have tasks underneath it. Have tasks under it. However, a single task might not be large enough for a project. It is up to the user for the definitions between projects/tasks. Projects functionalities projects and tasks have the following functionality. Sprints can be created from projects. This is just the basic sort of stuff. Users and groups can be assigned. This is just the sort of stuff up here. So what I'll do is I'll just paste it in. We'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one, linking. Get rid of that one. Upload documentation, assign specific customer and organization, creating and managing sprints. Project only. Creating and managing sprints for this particular project. Get rid of that one at the top. Tracking the progress of those sprints. Assign tags to the project/tasks. Creating a public link for the project task. So the user can track its progress. Assign notes to the project task. Project only. All right. And then we've got requests for change. Now we do have to bring in a project and a task and all that kind of stuff. So I am just going to go to prod. I'm going to list all objects. I am going to bring in how to NearBeach. Take a screenshot. Download. And then we just paste it in. All right. Oh, hello. Cancel. No, paste. Thank you. Task screenshot.png. Add it in. We're just going to go ... image, bang bang, task screenshot.png. We've got our width for 600 and our alt being screenshot of the task page. All right, cool. Request for changes. Request for changes are used to notify all stakeholders of a deployment and who is responsible. These are usually managed by the Change Academic Board, CAB board. So if we actually go to, request for change, CAB, Change Advisory Board. These are usually managed by the Change Advisory Board and should detail out which responsibilities fall on which users. And hey, Adrian, how are you? Welcome, welcome. How's everyone going? How was your stream? Hopefully it was good. So you finished early today. Hopefully no one's fallen into any ads. So I'm running a little bit more ads so I don't have pre-rolls. So that way when I get rated or someone joins, they don't get flooded with ads. So yeah, I ended up upsetting people by saying I don't like Lord of the Rings. You would upset my sister. Fair enough. I haven't watched it in, I think, just a bit over a year. So yeah. I'm doing good today. So yeah, can't complain at all. Just updating my documentation. So currently, if we actually go to my documentation, no, that's actually something else. It's empty for some things. So what I'm doing today is I'm writing up sort of basic usage and so forth like that. The idea being is, even though I don't think NearBeach is hard, if anyone needs any more clarification around it, they can read the documentation. So yeah. Otherwise, we did a release earlier today, so we are now on, that's my local version. We are now on 0.31.8. So yeah. And hi, Sujai, how are you? And hello, Oshi, or Oshai. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting pretty exciting. So now that I got the 0.31 branch out of the way, I can now start fixing bugs, actually doing small piecemeal improvements and so forth like that. So the next big thing is the Gantt charts. So we've just done the sprints, and the next thing is, if I can move this out there, the Gantt charts, or Gantt charts. So if anyone's ever seen them, they kind of look like this sort of thing, like these. I can't get that on the other side. I know chat is blocking that, so if I move that like there, hopefully, sorry, I got a bit of delay on the video feed. So hopefully you guys can actually see that. So yeah, the idea being is I want to build something like this next. Yeah. Which will also come out piecemeal by piecemeal type of thing. So it will happen on its own branch. I'll fix bugs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, we're just looking up words then. So yeah, we're just doing documentation at the moment. So welcome everyone. And feel free to drop. I am going to drop the shell shock. Holy hell, 99.94. That's really cool. It's so close. So, yeah. Damn. Alright. Responsibilities. Is that spelt wrong? Yeah. Alright, cool. Requests for changes are used to notify all stakeholders of a deployment. Hang on, I've mucked this up. So requests for changes are used to notify all stakeholders of a deployment and its process. These are usually managed by the change advisory boards and should detail out which responsibility falls on which user and what time those responsibilities are implemented. Okay, cool. Information stored in a request for change are... So this is where we build up a quick request for change. So we'll have the title, the RFC title, RFC, now here I'm just going to put RFC. RFC description, the change type, the version number, implementation start, end, and now release date. So the lead, RFC lead, group list is fine. Oh, I have no data. Oh, I have no data. Oh, that's a bug. That's a oof. Okay, I've mucked up here. This is a critical bug. So we're going to log this. RFC, new RFC, get 500 error when filling out form. Method 1, log in as unpriv user to create a new request for change. I'm just going to go RFC, easy done. Fill out the form, expected results, no errors, of course, actual results, we get an error, sad face. All right. This is a showstopper. This is a bug submitted, assigned to me. Actually, it's not show. It's critical. This is request for change. Oh, and ads have just happened. Okay, cool. So whilst ads are happening, I am going to do some Japanese. All right, I'm going to refresh myself. I'm going to practice. All right. So people who can see me still, Ito.
Stop.
Oh, person. So, person. Yeah, so people who are wondering what I'm doing, essentially I'm just doing something random. So no one misses out.
医者です。人です。
Oh, that's like I'm... Oh, she's a doctor.
学生学生
Oh, wait, student. I read that and I...
優しい弁護士弁護士弁護士かっこいい先生かっこいい
So, cool sensei, teacher.
優しい先生です。先生。
Yashashi, a nice teacher. Doctor is Isha. Alright, student is
学生
Gakse. Alright, and welcome back from the ad. There you go. Quick little lesson, so no one's missing out on anything. All right, so RFC, we've got this in. We've just submitted it. I'll get it fixed really quickly. I think in this sort of case, I think it won't be a problem with if I do it under an administration. Yeah, I don't have any errors popping up. So yeah, it looks like it's a permissions issue, which we're having a few of. So we've got the risk of RSC and association of those risks. Right, cool. This is what people want. Implementation plans. Back out process. Test plan. Change tasks which can be assigned to users. All right, cool. So I think this document is well done. Well done, as in it's really bare bones, but it can be expanded upon in the future. At the moment, I feel like it's pretty obvious how to create a new object, and how to search and stuff like that. I think people don't need to go into that much of detail on this. So that should be basic usage. All right. Now there is a way to compile locally. So compile read the docs locally. So we've got Sphinx already. So Sphinx build, and let's do that. Oh. Hang on a minute. Sphinx build, a docs, and then temp. Actually, let's just put it here and go temp docs. There we go. All right, cool. Then what we want to do is we just want to open up one of these. We just want to close that. We just want to close that. We just want to open up this. We that's the screenshots. Docs, we want NearBeach. Oops, sorry. We want temp docs, and we've got the index here. So this is it. This is what will happen when it compiles. So we've got the basic usage. So we actually have the images and so forth like that. Once again, these will be split out eventually, and there'll be a lot more information. However, for the quick time being, we'll have it like this. All right, cool. So I'm going to push that. But before I do, we've got the deployment of NearBeach, Python packages. I want to fix up the deployment of NearBeach stuff. Like, this is just pissing me off. We've got the Python packages. The following command lines will help you update the Python packages in your virtual environment. Yep. All right, cool. And the GitHub flow. Yep, this is NearBeach uses Git flow for its development cycle, learning resources, branch name. So master main, develop, feature, yep, and so forth like that. Any new feature should have a feature called created from the development branch, any hot fixes, yep, and so forth like that. So it goes through that sort of process. Cache busting, that's if you're hosting NearBeach using the old method. Fixture standards, we will be going through this a bit more and more detail. Because, yeah, this is a good place to start, but I've added on a couple of other things. Fixed object assignment, so yeah, this will... Yeah, this is... I need to do the sub-objects properly. Yeah, And this document is meant to say, hey, the fixtures are set up like this. So, yeah. All right. Let's quickly fix up the procedure. So the deployment on NearBeach, this is this section is just terrible. So is this. We need this to be like 1s and 2s and so forth like that. So I'm going to delete that. Close those. Not delete. Close. Procedures. Deployment. Deployment. So we got it like this. So why is it... okay. No, I've spotted it. Yeah, I just need to bump those in. Okay, if I save, I rerun this document, it does all of that, and I just need to refresh this page. That's looking a lot better. Now, the next thing I need to do is highlight the code. So, 1, make sure you're on the development branch and all required features have been finished. I merged into the development branch. Yep, that's fine. Run audit tools and fix the packages. So if I go into read the docs code, code blocks, so Sphinx, we need to do that. All right, so yeah, run the audit tools. So run the audit tools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, dot, dot. And it's code, isn't it? Code block. Console. And then we want to go npm audit. And then give a space down there. And we want to do the same with all of these other things. 1, 2, 3. So dot dot code block and console, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. npm run prod. Give it a little bit of a space. Delete this. Like so. Implement the end-to-end tests using Playwright. And run E to E. Yep. And then let's just do the please note. One, two, three. Please note you'll need the default instance of NearBeach running with the fixture. Yep. All right. Cool. And then what we need to do, check all screenshots for the end-to-end tests. Make sure the development branch has been pushed to the yep. Check circles to CI. Yep. Use git flow. We'll create a release. The version numbers should follow the All right, cool. In this sort of case, we do need to go 1, 2, 3. Dot, dot, code block console. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then git flow release start, and then version number. And then we just delete all of this. 1, 2, 3, and then like that. 1, 2, 3. Code block. Oh, there's so many consoles. Git flow, release, finish, and then version number. push both the dev and main branch into the origin. Go to GitHub and do a release in GitHub. Currently, the release from the console does not trigger the actions, GitHub actions. Okay, cool. The process should only be followed when we want to deploy a new version of NearBeach. It calls libraries without deploying any new code, i.e. separate from the development cycle. Example 1, Boto 3 has a security patch. We need to release this library into NearBeach Docker containers and get everyone to use the latest versions, which will happen. So go to NearBeach on the GitHub page, click the create a new release, fill out the versions, fill out the yep. All right, cool. So what I want to do, I want to rebuild that. Okay, this is the best thing about building it locally. It'll do that very, very quickly. And instead of pushing it, waiting it for like 10 minutes and so forth like that, we get to play around with it very quickly. So as you see, compile, Perfect. Yeah, this is a lot better. I'm happy with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go git status, git add. Actually, first off, remove temp docs, git status, git add, git commit, update to the documentation, git push. All right, sweet. All right, we're going to NearBeach on GitHub. We're doing a pull request. It's just an update to the documentation, description, a simple update to the documentation. All right, we just create a pull request. We're just merging it. We don't need to do any of those checks. There's no code that needs to be checked. We don't need to delete the branch. We're happy with it. So under NearBeach, actually with the read for the docs now, give me a couple of seconds. I am just going to go into the secret screen. So read the docs.org. Just gonna stretch my back. Log in. Read the docs community. GitHub. All right. Workstation. All right, sweet. So we've got NearBeach Docker failing. I don't know what this one was for. Yeah, I don't think this was meant for anything. All right, go back to projects. NearBeach. So builds. 1 minute go. Passed. Build complete. That was fast. All right, let's hit reload. There we go. That was fast. Sweet. Okay. So I've got the basic documentation out at the moment, so we will be extending on this. So the idea being is we'll have a quick sort of detail a lot of these need more elaborating on. So for example, projects, tasks, requests for change definitely needs more elaboration on. Requirements and so forth like that. So some of them, like requirements and requests for changes, have sub-objects which will need to actually have their own sort of page and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So I will be sitting down and actually planning that all out. We've got the local development environment. That one should be fine. 3.2 I think is still supported till April. And then I've got to go through all of this. So yeah. Documentation, yay! It's just, I don't know how to express what I want to express. So, yeah, that's something I will learn. Okay, we are almost at the 4-hour mark, but it is 10:25 here. I'll tell you what, let's plan what bug fixes we want to actually attempt over the next release. So in here, we're just doing a little bit of administration because why not? We'll fix all of this. Okay, let's get rid of this. All right, under the custom fields, NearBeach application, we've got version, show release, show archived. All right, so we're going to release, and then we're going to archive. All right, cool. We're getting close to, let's actually create a few more. Alpha 0.31.12. Let's choose that. Yeah, let's choose that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, sweet. So that's just 7 above. We'll hopefully get through that many very, very quickly. So this then becomes, if we click on this and go 11, will be update query. We'll actually change this to 11 and go save. And we're like, yeah. And then we'll go 12, we'll go 12, we'll go save as new, we'll go, yep, cool, bang, like that, and bang, like that, and then go, yep, sweet. And then we'll do that again for 13. And then we'll go save as new, and then we'll go 13, and then we'll go like this, and we'll go like this, and then we'll do that once more, just for 14. Save as new. So yeah, this is what I tend to do quite a lot of the times. Just to get this all organized. So my current issues. Oh, that's one other thing which I got to do. NearBeach.org, Umbraco. So I'm going to log in. Open up this. Now we're down to 14 bugs. We're going to have a quick look. So RSC gets 500 error when filling out form. That is a critical issue. We understand that. Mobile buttons on Kanban. All right, we're going to ignore that one. We've got those down pat. Warning, toasts are hard to read. Yeah, we can fix that one in now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. And I think that's enough for that. So the next schedule is 5. We've just done the 8th, and that happened on the 25th. Okay. Anyway, that's enough administration for the moment. Let's actually find someone to raid. So, yeah. We raided Togbit the other day. Let's raid pirate software.
That's normal. Different bad? Sometimes. In this case, I think different is bad. I agree. But that being said,
All right.
sometimes it's just different. Sometimes it's different.
Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for coming along today. It has been wonderful. We did a release. We got some critical bugs fixed. We found another critical bug, which I'll probably fix pretty quickly and do a release on that. Shouldn't be too hard to do. I feel like it's just a permission issue, and I just got to figure it out. Might be... I've got a bit of time tonight. I'll probably... Yeah... Who knows? So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I do hope you enjoy pirate software. So yeah, anyway, have fun.
Fantastic human.
Azule1324 with $5 said, TTS, could you explain what URL bombing is? I'm having a hard time finding anything on Google. One of my favorite games is under attack this way.